What's up guys, my name is HedgehogEvan and welcome back to part 2 of episode 1. I said in the last episode that I would try and get this up in 1 episode or 2 episodes, at least I think I said that. But yeah, I would, but that's probably not such a good idea anymore because it actually took me 17 to 18 hours to upload the last one that was 50 minutes long, 51 minutes long. And I recorded that last night about 3 AM and finished it at around 4 AM and put it in render, and it didn't finish rendering it until 7 AM. Now I did start rendering it at about 4:30 AM, but I uploaded it then at 7 AM and it finished uploading at 1 AM. So yeah, just a few hours, like just 2 hours ago. Now it's like 3 AM now. So I don't think that's probably the best idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record them in like 20 minutes, maybe just over or just under, and that way I'll be able to get more up more frequently as well, instead of having to wait 18-20 hours for one to just go up, and be a lot more easier for myself anyways. But this is actually my second time recording part 2 because my recording fucked up, which has been doing quite a bit lately and it's pissing me off. So yeah, there's just a little bit missing out of it, not too much, just wandering around the girl's room and looking at her stuff, and then Marjorie comes in and says we have to talk to Cersei, and so Cersei is like a bitch. So yeah, let's just do that now, get it done out of the way, because I want to get through these episodes like when I can, because there's 6 of them are out now and I just want to get them done. I just want to like see what the story is like. I'm very eager to see them. But I'm just going to pick my choices for when you move. I'm just going to pick my choices, the one that I picked, same as I picked in the last one anyways. So let's just get this done. God, Tyrion is awesome in this, by the way.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Thank you, Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion.
My dress. Don't interrupt me, bitch.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
Another reason why I want to record them in 20 or less, or just a little bit more minutes, is because the recording does fuck up. So if I record 50 minutes and it fucks up, I have to go back and do those 50 minutes again, or an hour or whatever. So 20 minutes is just a little bit more. It's enough.
I wasn't talking to you.
Stop talking. It's just enough, so it doesn't bother me going back and recording it.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark, a house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for
That
her
look.
own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Oh
He
god, I
is the
can't
Warden
remember
of the
which
North,
ones I
Your
picked.
Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame
Oh
to
God,
see
that
it fall into
smug
the
look.
hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Like
Ask
kicking
any
you in the
Lannister, and they'd do whatever
ass.
is necessary to save Casterly Rock.
I was
It
gonna
would
say
be
ass. I wasn't gonna say anything
unfortunate
else.
To see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
No, that smug fucking
I
smile.
see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as
Can I
if
have
she
some of that
fought
wine?
beside the Starks,
She's getting on my
wielding a
tits.
battle axe for the Northern Army.
raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
What did I think I
I
picked
won't
this
judge
one.
her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
I hate you.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king,
The
Your
curb.
Grace.
That little shit.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your
Do
priorities.
you know that the guy who played King Joffrey is actually Irish?
She is a threat to the crown,
I know.
isn't she?
See what we have to put up
The
with?
most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Canada has Justin Bieber,
My
we have
sense
King
is this
Joffrey.
girl will say almost
What can you
anything
do?
what she wants, which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Don't look at me like that. Seriously, you like my dress? It's for you.
I'll walk you out.
Okay, no? Okay, fine.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased.
Yeah, but she was the one to like
It
Marjorie
was
told me
quite
to appease
the
her.
first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
That's what I should
I
say.
think that was clear to everyone.
Okay, fine.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you.
I enjoy the
and your
danger.
house. Are you willing to risk
Everything in Game of Thrones is dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
that? You are a brave girl, aren't you?
The bravest.
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful.
Yeah, 'cause fuck that
This
bitch.
is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Be so nice.
Mira, I was worried.
Don't be, I'm
How was
fine.
it?
Didn't touch me.
Cersei has
Unfortunately.
a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather...
Bitchy. Oh, difficult.
But at
Okay.
least it's
Right,
over
I want
now.
to say something else.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on
I've just
seeking
noticed that, like,
arrangements for the wedding.
The background
Of
is
course,
so
you
like
and I, as you
wavy.
did
way at the back.
If you see, like, if you look closely, it's just all wavy. I'm not sure if that's just how the art is, or if it's because it's supposed to be the heat. You know, when you like heat, you see like heat, like everything is kind of wavy in front of it. So I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be.
Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble.
Yeah, you don't mess
We're
with a
just
bride's
having
seating
some
arrangements. Fuck no, you don't do that. Put it back.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him.
It's because he's
and
Irish.
he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen.
But I wouldn't
no
fucking
matter
marry
who
him.
I'd have to marry.
Don't
Well,
want to be
not
queen.
like I wouldn't be queen to
You
Joffrey, but
Northerners.
I could
You'd
be a
make a perfect
queen.
scepter.
I mean, I would be a good queen.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
I'd be a beautiful queen.
Let's see.
That was a
who
hair
else
flick,
should
by the
we
way.
Marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a
That'd
perfect
be weird.
match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Told you. Here comes Bridezilla.
Well,
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan.
For
Allies
women.
and enemies can be made with
Well,
every
I mean,
means.
it's a battle plan for women when they're doing seating
Yet they
arrangements.
say it is men who are
Like, come on.
powerful.
Sorry.
The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Hell, I'm engaged myself. I know all about this shit.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It only matters what you say.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
matter what you
what
feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly.
Thank.
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
I didn't know about this one, but like
Whatever
that
you
one,
wish to
ask
say,
for
you can say
help
it in
or
front of
like
Sarah.
refuse
There are
help
no
because we already asked
secrets between
Tyrion for
us.
help. So I don't know if that's gonna conflict.
It's
But
about my family.
I have to say, like, this is what I chose in the last one, so I have to
trust
pick
her.
basically what I picked in the last one. Which, and the last one I picked Sarah may stay, which I probably, which I pretty much regretted.
Go on.
Please,
Yeah, stop
Ramsay
Ramsay.
Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay. Roose Bolton's bastard.
Yeah, the
I fear
bastard.
my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady.
This is what I was talking about.
King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Fucking turning on me. I'll let you stay. Bitch.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady
Yeah, that's
Marjorie,
what
as
I
no
chose.
one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Yeah, and you, I will fucking come back for you. I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. I'm sorry if it was a little shorter than it was intended, but there was a little bit missing from the start because I had originally recorded it and the recording fucked up, as I said. So there's those little few minutes missing. I think it's between 3 to 5 minutes just missing at the start there. So I'm sorry about that, but this seems like a good stopping point before we move on to another kind of chapter within the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe and share. It'll help me out a lot. And yeah, do your thing, and I'll see you in the next one.